Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel 100 Ideas. One of the most extravagant garden landscape ideas is artificial ruins. Just do not confuse an abandoned, unfinished building with the elegant dilapidation of a time-worn structure. Only exotic remains have a magical attraction, forcing you to fantasize about their original purpose and the vicissitudes of fate experienced. Ruins give the garden a past. This is a very important point. After all, we can observe the present. We try to imagine and predict the future, but traces of the past cannot be found in every garden. And why not write the story yourself? Hints of antiquity will serve, for example, a couple of large-sized trees, cobblestones embedded in the ground, or paving stones of the path. But the stones of the ruins covered with mosses and lichens will cope best with such a task. Depending on the idea, the material of the structure and method of its device are selected. Future lines of construction are planned using twine and pegs. By the way, it is advisable to leave this marking in place for some time in order to get used to the new layout of the garden and make sure that your choice is correct. After that, they proceed to construction. In order for the masonry not to collapse, at least it is necessary to dig a trench under it and make a pillow of coarse-grained sand. The depth of the trench and the thickness of the sand layer depends on the composition of the soil and its tendency to swelling. Capital high walls as well as arcs and columns may require a more solid foundation. The material for the ruins themselves can be brick, stone, or concrete with a natural or artificial stone lining. For greater reliability, voids and hints of window are left in the masonry. Decorative inclusions will not hurt either. Unusual stones and slabs. You can even have inscriptions, forged grills, or fitting painted to match the color of rust. Do not think that once built ruins can be abandoned to the mercy of fate. After all, these are not ruins in the literal sense of the word. The ruins are subject to annual inspection and, if necessary, repair, on a par with other buildings. A neglected garden is also more of an artistic image than a guide to inaction. The plants included in it require exactly the same care as in an ordinary flower garden. Based on their very essence, the ruins have an incomplete asymmetrical appearance, sharp corners, uneven outlines. Add to this the richness of shades and sun glare on the picturesque chipped stone, and you will understand why they fit perfectly into the landscape. But no matter how self-sufficient the structure looks, for authenticity it is necessary to add a little neglect to the picture. It is great if the stones are covered with moss, but this happens only when there is sufficient humidity on the site. Sedum caustic will feel good on low dry walls, and you can pour fertile soil into the crevices between the stones and plant unpretentious low grass. Getting carried away with planting, remember to preserve the appearance of the garden element and do not let the ruins sink too much into the thickest, even if well-groomed and beautiful. After all, even the short-term disappearance of a part of the structure under the green screen sometimes leads to the loss of its very idea. The main criterion for choosing a plant environment should be naturalness. Therefore, planting of ornamental crops with large inflorescences, as well as plants with a pronounced geometric shape near the ruins, is not welcomed. We hope this video was useful to you. Like it, write your comments and subscribe to our channel.